Luzerne, or Lucerne, is an absolute gem in central Switzerland, and trust me, it's a place worth exploring. It's the biggest city in the region and the capital of the canton, so you know it's got some charm. If you enjoy this kind of content, drop a comment, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family, okay? Right off the bat, Luzerne is super walkable. Seriously, you don't need a car here. Parking can be pricey, so why bother? The train station is your best bet for getting around, and from there, it's all about strolling through the beautiful streets. And let me tell you, the locals are incredibly friendly. Unlike some big cities in Europe where tourists might feel a bit unwelcome, everyone I met in Luzerne was genuinely nice and ready to help out. Now, let's chat about the weather. When I visited, it was pretty warm, like 28 degrees Celsius warm. Coming from Canada, where it's usually chilly, it felt like a summer paradise. I mean, who wants bad weather ruining their vacation, right? Even if you visit in winter, there's so much to do indoors, so you'll still have a blast. Speaking of things that impressed me, the cleanliness of Luzerne is next level. I've never seen a city so spotless. No litter anywhere, people really respect public spaces, and it's just lovely to see. And oh my gosh, the buildings. They're stunning. Everything looks so well kept, with beautiful colors and architecture that just makes you want to take photos everywhere. It reminded me a bit of Amsterdam, which I totally loved. Now, let's dive into what I did while I was there. First up, I had to check out the famous Chapel Bridge, or Kapellberg. It's the oldest bridge in Lucerne, dating back to 1365. Walking across it was such a treat, especially with all the gorgeous paintings and sculptures. My favorite? The Death of Tell, which tells the story of a Swiss hero who took down a Habsburg governor. The artwork shows Tell on horseback and the governor falling off his boat, such a dramatic scene. While I was on the bridge, I spotted some cool diving platforms. Turns out, this is where the May Day divers jump off to kick off summer. Every May, young guys leap into the water below, but only if it's warm enough, like above 15 degrees Celsius. I was there at the end of April, so I'm pretty sure the water was freezing. No way I was jumping in. Just across from the Chapel Bridge is the Wasserturm water tower, built in the 14th century. It used to hold the port gate and stands at 35 meters tall. Pretty impressive, right? There's a spiral staircase inside that leads to an observation deck, which looked awesome even though I didn't go up. Behind the water tower, you'll find the Music Wall, a medieval fortification that wraps around the old town. Built between the 13th and 15th centuries, it was designed to keep invaders out. There are several towers, each with its own story. My favorite was the Zittglogg Tower, which has a clock that chimes every hour with little figures that pop out. It's such a fun sight. I also checked out the Speicherstadt district, the old town of Lucerne. It's like a maze of narrow streets filled with colorful buildings. Originally a hub for merchants, it's now a hotspot for tourists. Don't miss the cute little shops and cafes while you wander around. They're unique and totally charming. While I was in Speicherstadt, I visited the Swiss Museum of Transport, which is super popular. It's packed with all kinds of vehicles, trains, planes, cars, you name it. The interactive exhibits were a blast, especially the full-size replica of the Orient Express train car. You could walk through it and soak up the history of train travel. There was even a simulator ride where you could feel like a train conductor. Another highlight was taking a boat tour on Lake Lucerne. The lake is stunning, surrounded by breathtaking mountains. Sailing around was such a joy, especially passing under the longest covered wooden bridge in Europe. The views of the Swiss Alps, Mount Pilatus, and Rigi mountain were absolutely unforgettable. Speaking of Mount Pilatus, I took a gondola up there one day. It's one of the top day trip spots in Lucerne, known for its jaw-dropping views. At the summit, you can hike or even go tobogganing, but it was too chilly for that when I was there. Still, the views were out of this world. On a clear day, you can see up to 200 kilometers away, and even catch glimpses of Germany and France. I also made sure to visit the Lion Monument, a must-see in Lucerne. It's a tribute to the Swiss guards who lost their lives protecting the French royal family during the Revolution. Carved in 1821, it's one of the largest stone sculptures in the world, measuring 17 meters long and 9 meters high. It's a powerful sight. Now, let's get into some recommendations. When it comes to food, you've got to try the Richer Geschnetzelts, a delicious beef dish made with tender slices of beef, mushrooms, onions, and white wine. It's typically served with noodles or rice. I opted for fondue instead, which was divine. Just melted cheese goodness with bread for dipping, yum. Switzerland is also known for its beer and cider. While I'm more of a cider fan, I tried some Swiss apple cider that was really tasty. Plus, there's a fantastic selection of wines from Switzerland and France to enjoy. For activities, definitely go for that boat tour on Lake Lucerne, it's a highlight. Hiking is another great option, with trails ranging from easy to challenging. The Mount Pilatus trail offers incredible views, and there's a lakeside bike path that stretches for 35 kilometers, perfect for biking enthusiasts. If you're in the mood to swim, check out the Lido, a year-round pool with stunning lake views. When it comes to where to stay, I recommend the Old Town. That's where I stayed, and it was super convenient. Everything I wanted to see was just a short walk away. I booked a room at the Des Alpes Hotel, and it was great. Clean, comfy, and the staff was really friendly. Now, let's talk budget. How much does it cost to visit Lucerne? It varies, but when I went, prices were a bit high since it was peak season and just before Easter. On average, expect to pay around $100 to $150 per night for a hotel. Meals can run you $20 to $40 per person, and activities might cost between $10 to $30. In conclusion, I absolutely loved my time in Lucerne. It's a beautiful city with so much to offer: history, culture, food, and nature. I felt safe and had no issues at all. I can't wait to go back. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about Lucerne. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more. And don't forget to check out the playlist in the description for more Swiss adventures. Catch you next time.